Hi, Tiebens, the relational marketer. And yes, it's the day after I got back from Las Vegas at the No Excuses Summit. And yes, I am barely getting back into normal. I have a lot of things to do, but I just wanted to create this for you because I promised a few people that I will report from there and I will share what I've learned, the golden nuggets that I've learned there. Plus, it also helps me decompress from an intensive event like the No Excuses Summit, and it helps me to share it with you, and it allows me to kind of let it flow again and remember the nuggets that I actually learned from such an event. So anyway, here on my screen right now, you will see the incredible leaders who spoke there. There were 19 of them, and I am still in awe of how Fernie, Fernando Ceballos, and Raymond Fong, Tim Irway, Mike Dillard, were able to put this together in such a short time. 2 months, I heard. And this is, I hope this is not the last time you're going to see all these incredible leaders in one place, because let's face it, it's not easy to get them all together, without having to pay them a lot of money. And considering that they actually gave so much content and pure training without the pitch fest, it's just been amazing. But please don't get me wrong. I am a speaker, and I don't mind pitch fest because I believe that most speakers out there are out to give value. But it's just so refreshing to see that there was not any selling on stage. So anyway, I want this to be within 10 minutes so I can post it on YouTube. And so I'm going to go quickly to share with you the golden nuggets that I took away from each leader. Okay, so we're going to go. My takeaways, my RIMS takeaways, is that each leader, or all of them actually, focus on these four key things: relationships, inspiration, motivation, and internet marketing skills. Okay, skills. So, but what did these leaders have in common? They all failed numerous times, but learned how to get back up. Okay? They sought mentors and coaches. They gave value. Almost every one of them talked about giving value. And of course, they invested in themselves via seminars, courses, books, and live events. The first speaker was Jimmy Davis, and he was also the host of the event and did a tremendous job hosting and administering everybody. It's hard to control all these incredible, successful leaders, but he did such a fabulous job. And Jimmy said, people are not looking to join a business, they're looking to join a leader. So I always say, become the leader you want you to follow. And Jimmy says, create a rock star funnel, a rock star status. Okay. Justin Christianson, another amazing gentleman, he said, you need to pay attention to the boring yet important stuff. He talked about incorporation and the importance of paying attention to your paperwork. And he also said, we know transparency is important, but how many people do it? It is easier to keep a customer than to find new ones. I agree, Justin. The next speaker is Jeff Lerner. And Jeff said, take your story, be great at being real, develop your brand, create a great copy, put it on the screen, and kick in leverage. Wow, isn't that powerful? Leverage. That's what I believe in leverage, and that's I believe everybody should strive to get leverage. Jarek Robbins, oh my gosh, what a shocker. This young man is just simply fabulous. He said, what is the greatest gift? The greatest gift is to have choices: value creation versus value extraction. Always choose value creation. See, he's so in line with what we've been taught by our leaders and mentors. Norbert Orlovexx, founder of MLM Lead System Pro. Really amazing man. I feel like I've known him, but I've only met him for the first time. He said, the foundation of your business are leadership and communication. Just be yourself. Do you know who you are? People don't connect with comp plans. Be clear on who you're talking to. Norbert is an incredibly successful gentleman, has built this team of amazing people. And next one is Brian Finale. Now, Brian and I have been doing attraction marketing, or been friends online, but we haven't really connected until this weekend. And he said, attraction marketing is where it's at. Start your own webinar. Speak about one topic in the industry somewhat intelligently and do it immediately following this event. And of course, my mentor, an incredible industry leader, Mike Dillard. He said, at the end of the day, it is not your company nor your primary opportunity that matters. It is how you have given tremendous value in creating you as the brand. People see you as you see yourself. Copy, copy, copy is king. Mike Dillard, I believe, with all my heart, is the godfather of internet attraction marketing. He's the founder. He created actually magnetic sponsoring, and that product has completely changed my life. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here with Mike Dillard because Mike was the speaker during that event that actually did not have a um, set information to share. What he did was actually ask the room to have their most burning question and ask everyone who has a question to get up, get on the microphone and ask their question. And I was one of those who asked the question, and that's when he said, at the end of the day, it's not the company nor your primary opportunity that matters. And Mike is, I am just so blown away by how grounded he is and how you can really have a feel for where this man is going, where he's been, and the gratitude and his passion for really helping. Of course, everybody on that stage has that same passion, but I guess I'm just spending a little bit of time with Mike because, I personally work with him, and I'm looking forward to mentorship with him this coming August, personal mastermind. So, see you later, Mike. Todd Falcone. I haven't met Todd. I didn't get a chance to meet him in person, but I was very impressed with what he said. He said double digits a day, commission checks are on its way. He advocates personal one-on-one prospecting, and he encourages that we talk to our prospects to build relationships. So we're not just doers, we're doers and not don'ters. He really had so much to share, but this is what the nuggets that I took away from him was the double digits a day commission checks are on its way. It's every day finding the time to pick up the phone and call people. Pick up the phone. That's one thing that's missing with a lot of marketers out there, and I'm guilty most of the time, but I do my best to pick up the phone. Jonathan Budd, of course. Jonathan Budd, who doesn't know Jonathan Budd, right? He's amazing. He was very serene. There's a certain serenity about him that weekend. And he said, have a warrior mindset so you can become unstoppable. Believe in yourself now. It is through challenges that we truly grow. Invest in countless hours, money, time, resources, energy, making freedom come to life. I think that's right there is worth some meditating and just really absorbing it. So yes, the Mr. Jonathan Budd. I didn't get to meet him in person or shake his hand, but I feel like I know him too because I do own some of his courses.